What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe Frame Builds. Yeah. Poor old Banshee here. Now, Banshee does have some use. Personally, I like Banshee in a squad. Yes, I have the stupid Rhino heirloom horns on here purely for the comedy factor. This is not any sort of high-level fashion frame whatsoever. This is actually pretty stupid. That's just kind of why I did it. It looks absolutely ridiculous. So the shards are max energy filled at spawn. We have ability duration. Guess what? More ability duration, and then more max energy filled at spawn. And this is a gloom build. Reason being is because Banshee has absolutely no survivability built into her kit at all. So using gloom coupled with arcane blessing, given this build already does a pure armor strip as it is, basically gives you that added level of survivability, much like Sevagoth with a little bit of extra health and then gloom. That way you can take a couple of bullets here and there and not have too many problems. The only thing that really can potentially cause problems for Banshee is something like violence, nullifiers, basically anything with overguard within reason, because they can still shoot at you. But silence stops all the Eximus, it stops all the acolytes, it stops pretty much anything from casting abilities at you, as long as it's on when that shit shows up. So the overguard still allows them to shoot at you. So this is where the one instance of function comes into play. You can do one of two things, okay? You can either just bring some really powerful fucking weapons, or you can add a level of survivability, okay? Specifically being... not that. Not that. That. Right there. Okay. Now, the Riven is absolutely not necessary. It's just meant to, funny enough, buff... excuse me. It's meant to, buff the, secondary innervate. So this Riven is highly unnecessary for this build. Okay, it really is. Like, 100% unnecessary for this build. Like, for this particular build, I can just take this bullshit off, put this damn thing over here, and I don't know, let's put something else on here. Why not, right? Here, let's come over here, we'll move Pistol Pestilence. We'll do that, and then, we'll keep this baby. Oh, you know what? I know what I can put on. Yeah, well, it's not really not necessary, is it? Yeah, it's not necessary at all. Fuck them. We can just do a viral heat with a shit ton of status. You know, I mean, like, the critical multiplier is kind of whatever. I mean, you're going for status procs, but primarily extra survivability by stealing overguard from enemies, being the enemies that are causing you problems with Banshee, and you do 8 times extra damage to the overguard. So you steal overguard, and you fuck up their overguard. So it's a win-win. So any kind of weapon that you want to put secondary fortifier on is going to highly, highly benefit Banshee. Like I said, though, I mean, like, the build is this. Okay, so, I mean, like, growing power is going to be a nice little buff here and there. Absolutely not necessary. You could simply, just for point value alone, run Steel Charge if that's easier for you. Sonic Fracture is the armor reducer, and I'm going to knock people on their butt, but it also, you know, as you see by just having 199% ability strength, it's an armor strip. Good times. A little bit of efficiency, some duration, that's added with shards, by the way, and you definitely want range and at least some strength. But again, Arcane Blessing is a nice little helper in tandem with Gloom. So we'll come over here, you'll see how much health we end up with. 1,570, so we make sure we got all our energy, which, derp, yep, I do. And we turn on Gloom, turn on Silence, now they can't do shit. So we just bring some nice... Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to armor strip the fuckers, didn't I? So much like Necros' Terrify, it just kind of flings fucking people all over the place, which is a bit of a problem. So you do kind of have to hunt the bodies down at times. I will say there is almost nothing more comical than slowing down an acolyte to the speed of, you know, to the speed of a fart in a stagnant room. It's pretty goddamn hilarious to me, I'm gonna be honest. That's Banshee. You know, in squads, this is hilarious because the squads can literally just mop everything up because it's all crawling at the speed of smell. And yes, I didn't even use her second ability, which has function, okay? Highlight, basically pops up weak points and you get a fat-ass damage multiplier from it. It is, like, Normally, hey, look for weak points being headshots. This one is, hey, look for the glowing spot on the dickhead with the gun. Same general principle. But you get a nice fat damage multiplier, which means less bullets. So if somebody does show up, they got a weak point. Wunderbar. That's Banshee. So folks, I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one, alright?